Hello children, this is Mosmi, your science teacher, Mangala Vidya Mandira. Already we are learning chapter 3, fiber to fabric. So already we have learned introduction, then different types of fabric, then different types of fiber. In that already we have learned cotton, jute, then linen. Also that means plant fiber already we have learned, and also little bit idea about the fiber to yarn and to fiber we have learned. Then animal fiber already we have seen that wool and silk. So how we get wool from sheep, then we get silk from silkworm. So that all will. Now today we are going to discuss about the synthetic fiber or artificial fiber, or we can say man-made fiber. So synthetic fibers are fibers made by humans through chemical synthesis. So man-made synthetic fiber is totally chemical synthesized fiber. So like you can say polyester, acrylic, nylon, latex, rayon. So these all types of fiber is known as synthetic fiber. Okay, so this in our home we are using so many types of fabric. In that we are using this artificial, we are using this polyester shirt, then nylon, different kinds of materials in our home. So like that way. Now what are the advantages of using synthetic material? Okay, so first of all, synthetic materials have good elasticity. That means it is not easily torn. Okay, so that's why it will be last for long time. We can use that one. It will not easily tear off. Okay, then most fibers we can get, it should not get wrinkle. Okay, means it will not squeeze so easily. So we can that is also another one advantage of synthetic fiber. Then synthetic fiber are that long lasting, already I have told, durable, long durable, then less expensive, as we are making it nature chemically, the production will be more. That's why it is less expensive and also very easily available, because that means that preparation is very easy than the natural fiber. Okay, then also this is means it is, as I told before, that it has good elasticity, so it can be hold heavy load. So that's why we are using that nylon rope or this type of rope to make that hanging breeze, or then to tie some heavy things. So we are using this kind of fibers. Okay, so they have good elasticity, because of that it will not easily tear off or it will break. Okay, so these are the few advantages of synthetic material than natural materials. Okay, but it has disadvantages also. Synthetic fiber required carefully iron. So when we are doing the ironing, that's why maximum synthetic iron clothes, it will be written that cold iron. That means we have to very carefully we have to do the ironing, because it will melt easily. Okay, then absorb the little moisture. That means it will not absorb moisture. Because of that, when we will wear in the summer season, it will be very stick in our body, and it will not soak that sweats, so it will not give us comfortable. Okay, it will be in hot weather, it will be feel very uncomfortable, and as well as when it is winter, we will feel more cold because it will be that it will not good conductor, we can say. Okay, then synthetic fiber catch fire easily. Okay, so synthetic material, it will catch fire and it will easily melt. So when if we are wearing this synthetic material for kitchen or laboratory, if it catch fire, suddenly it will melt and stick to the body. So that will be very dangerous for human beings or anything. That's why the synthetic fiber we should not use during kitchen or laboratory work. Okay, so these are the some advantages and disadvantages of synthetic fiber. Now, what are the difference between natural fiber and synthetic fiber? So by the name itself we can say the natural fiber is obtained from nature and synthetic fiber, it is man-made fiber. Okay, so fiber structure cannot be changed, we can't change because it is naturally. At man-made or synthetic fiber you can change because chemical way we are processing, so we can able to change the structure. Then it is comfortable to wear. So this natural fiber, it is comfortable as it will be according to the season, like winter season woolen clothes will keep us warm, summer season cotton clothes will keep us cool, so like that way. But this synthetic fiber is not according to the nature comfort, that's why it is not comfortable. So no chemicals required to process the natural fiber, but and synthetic fiber mainly it is the main substance is chemicals only. And natural fiber has its own glow as it has a natural color. So on synthetic fiber we need to add it the color. Okay, also when this natural fiber will tear off, or it will be if we throw here and there, it will be easily mixed with the soil because as it is the naturally grown. But this chemical or synthetic fiber not eco-friendly or good for environment, it is very harmful and it will be easily mixed with not easily mixed with the soil, and it will be very bad for the environment. Now already we have seen what is how fiber to yarn, that twist of small very thin strands of fiber that will be make yarn. Okay, so yarns are made up of thin strands called fiber. So this fiber when we will spin it, we will get that. Okay, in this process mass of cotton wool are drawn out and twisted. So when we will twist it, it will make the yarn. Okay, so it is it can be happen in two ways, handmade or mechanical. Okay, handmade you already know through the charka, it is Indian way we can see. Then it is very, but in this way we can't spin more amount of yarn. Okay, and also the textile spinning process, that means in that mechanical through the machine also it can happen. With this we can make a large scale of spinning of yarn. Okay, now when we will we have the yarn, so when we will arrange the yarn in that proper way, we will get the fabric. So weaving and knitting are the true process to make fabric from the yarn. Okay, weaving is the method of textile production in which two distinct set of yarn or thread will be interlinked at right angle to form the fabric or clothes. Okay, it is happen in the loom. the loom, which is the device to use weaving process. Okay, there are two types of loom: hand loom, hand operated loom, that is called hand loom, and power operated loom called power loom. So this is hand loom, this is power loom. Okay, with the machine it will be. Another one process is knitting. So knitting is the process using long needles and interlink the series of loops. Okay, so you might observe that your mother to stitch the sweater. So like that process, so like that to needle will and will make a long cloth. So when we make it is long, it can be also happen in the machine also. Machine knitting process also is there. So small way, like a small sweater, scarf, then cap, woolen cap, these all easily we can hand knitting we can do. But long things like shawl and all, that will be doing the machine knitting. Okay, so already we have discussed about how this fiber to fabric and different clothes item can be formed. So different types of fiber we have learned: natural fiber, synthetic fiber, then this all. Then let us see the history of clothing material. So long before, when human beings were lived in the forest, that time they don't know to there was no idea about the clothings. So some of them slowly they started to use the bark of the big plant or big leaves, like that they used. Some after that, when they started the hunting, they used the skin of animal as their clothes. Like they started covering themselves with this bark of trees or big leaves or this all thing. After that, then people become settled when they started the agriculture, and they start waving twigs and grass, okay, like mat kind of things, and that they used to started use. Then they started collect of animals hair and twist together for long strain, and then trying to make the fabrics, okay, like that way. Then early Indians were fabric made out of cotton and grew in the near to the Ganga river. And then flax also, one already you have learned, lining we will get from the flax. Then Egyptian culture, they used to grow cotton as well as flax near to the river Nile. Nile is the famous river in Egypt. Okay, so after that, slowly they started this stitching. When this sewing machine has come, invented sewing machine, then slowly this stitching of clothes process has been started. Okay, but if you observe the sari, dhoti, lungi, so these all things are not at all stitched clothes. Okay, these are the long fabric which we are used as a unstitched. It is not stitched. So these are the we are using as a clothes. Okay, so this is about this chapter. So already we have learned this chapter. The thing is that I didn't get proper response for the activity. Okay, so activity I told you neatly, you have to, whatever I gave previously, again you have to follow that. So neatly you have to write in the activity book. Okay, so you have to write in activity book and neatly you have to submit to the group. I hope you all will do this and submit next submit on that proper time. Okay, I hope you all have understood. This chapter is finished, so I am going to give you the lesson notes. Okay, so before that lesson notes, let me discuss about the lesson exercise. Okay, so what is there? First one, classify and the following fabric fibers in natural. So easily you can, which one is natural, I will not going to say. So how you will do this? So you will do this like this. You will make the table. Here you will write natural. Okay, here you will write synthetic. So which one come natural, like wool, cotton, silk, jute. So like that, in this you will write, and synthetic you will write here. So like this way you have to settle down. Okay, write the answer like this way, it will be very proper. Next one, state whether the statement is true or false. So yarn is made up of fibers. So yarn is made up of fibers. It is correct or no, you have to write. Spinning is the process of making fibers. Is it spinning is the no? So you have to write. Jute is outer covering of coconut. So the process of removing seeds from the cotton is called grinding. So this all you have to write. Okay, and fill in the blank. So yarn is made up of fiber. Spinning is the process of making fiber. Spinning the process of making yarn. Jute is our in the process of removing seeds from true. Then weaving of yarn makes a piece of fabric. Silk fiber is obtained from the stem of plant. Silk is from silkworm. Polyester is natural fiber. So all the answer I have given. Neatly you have to write. Fill in the blanks. Plant fibers are obtained from plant name from cotton and jute. Okay, animal fiber are obtained from sheep and animal fibers are wool and silk. Okay, then from which part of the plant cotton and jute are obtained? Yes, which part of the plant cotton and jute are obtained? So cotton is from cotton ball and jute is obtained from that bark of the jute plant. They name two items made from coconut fiber. So coconut coir mattresses we are using, whatever that we can use. Then another two items you can say. Then mat we are using from coconut. Then we can use the coconut rope. Okay. Explain the process of making yarn from fiber. So how they will make the process, you have to explain. Okay, so this is about this chapter. Remaining more question answer I will give you to the PDF. Okay, I hope you all have understood this lesson neatly. This all question neatly write in your classwork. Okay, thank you children.